Hi Scorpios, how are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot. Welcome to your November Life and Love reading. I'm starting out with an oracle card from the Angelarium Tarot deck. Oracle deck, not tarot deck. Oracle deck. Let's go. Spirit and Universe. What is the highest level, most important message for Scorpios? What is the highest level, most important message for Scorpios this November 2018? Highest level, most important message that Scorpios need to hear this November. Off the top of the deck for this shuffle. Rimiel, Angel of Visions. If you hear snoring, that's my pug. Angel of Visions. All right, Scorpios. The shepherd of good graces, a shining light in the distance, beckoning us forward into the future. The green pastures beyond the next hill are hard to see. Rimiel assures us that things will get better. It whispers something is coming and it is beautiful. Keep pushing towards the horizon, toward the setting sun. As the light fades, you feel as if someone is watching you. Far in the distance, you see a lone figure walking, a dove on its shoulder. You stop for a moment to marvel at this vision. When you move again, it's gone. You hear a flutter of feathers as the dove lands gracefully on your shoulder. This is a interesting card. I have goosebumps. This is an interesting card for several reasons. I did a reading for someone about a year ago, actually. And she had asked, I hope she's watching, that would be great. But she had asked, I'm thinking about moving and I don't know where. I don't care where. Do you have any advice? You know, what do the cards say? And she got this card. And it talks about the horizon and the setting sun. So obviously the message is somewhere west of wherever she is. But there's another message here in this card, because this talks about seeing the dove lands on your own shoulder after you see it in the future. So it has to do with visioning our life. Visioning our future. That comes down to the law of attraction and what we're projecting and all of that. What do you see that's for you, that's next, that you can marvel at, that you can walk towards, that is being lit by the sunlight? Think about that, Scorpios. That can get heavy if you let it. And I know you can. All right, let's look at the cards. There's my pug. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages for Scorpios this November 2018? Messages for Scorpios this November. What are the messages for Scorpios? Maddie, one more shuffle. A lot of cards fall out. Let's look at these first. Bottom of the deck, the Ten of Swords. So where are you now? And what do you see on the horizon? You're seeing something because you are coming out of, and look at what is on the horizon here. His head is facing the horizon. Feels like crap now. But again, remember when it said someone is watching you? Looking at the horizon. There's light. You can't see it very clearly in this card, but this is water here. A sea. Excuse me. A sea, a bay, a lake. But this talks about looking over the emotional depths of where we are now. Look at where you are now. There's light on the other side of this. Wade through this. Okay. You're making good headway. You've opened your eyes. You see where you are. Okay. And you see where you want to go, and you want to get there swiftly. Now, you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but you don't have to be. This speaks of swift movement, making swift decisions. This is calculation. This is strategy. These two I'm skipping ahead, yes. These two beings, whether they're your energy, two other people's energy, or one other person's energy, they are facing each other. This is moving towards this. Swiftly get out of this. Swiftly look at the sunlight on the horizon. Swiftly. Because that dove is coming to land on your shoulder. And whatever you've envisioned for yourself, is going to be where you are. Whatever you're projecting is going to be where you are. You're pulling out of this. You want to be swift, but you also want to be calculating. You also want to be certain. Really look at these cards, Scorpios, whether this is life or love, moving, job, saving money, whatever. Strategy with certainty. Okay, let's come back up here. Three of Pentacles, leveling up. That's why I said money, job. Leveling up in some way. Leveling up, firming up your foundation, whatever that is for you, even if it's relationship-wise. Because right now, you're a little wary. Okay, strength reversed. So there is a lack of certainty here, but you've also put the work in. You've also, all right, found yourself here. You've found yourself very certain of who you are, where you're going, what you've been doing, but there's setbacks along the way. You've definitely been hurt, but you're coming out of that. You're working towards leveling up. You will be leveling up in November. And you know what, Scorpios? The most beautiful part about this whole thing with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it's not going to take a lot of work. It's not going to take extreme focus. I feel like you've already done the work. That's why this third pentacle is coming into play. You've already done the work. This isn't meaning to, I'm not saying to step back, be patient, wait. No. This has to do with mindset. The momentum, it's already going. The vision, you know what that is. You don't have to try to get the vision. You don't have to run towards it. It's already there. That's why this is here. This is going to be a pretty short reading because this is very clear to me. Please leave your comments below. I'm curious if this resonates with you. Now, if we can see the Knight of Pentacles walking away from Justice reverse. So we know you didn't get what you wanted in the recent past. Or even in November. You're not getting what you want, but you're definitely setting the stage. That's why Strength reverses has to do with confidence issues, lack of self-control. But I think there's an awareness here. You see how he's looking directly at her, directly at the Strength card? The Emperor is saying, I lacked self-control. I let my inner demons get the best of me. Yada, yada, yada. I'm better than that. It's not hard. I just have to focus. Okay? So, regardless of whether you got what you wanted, you're going to take the necessary steps you have been to rectify the situation. But again, it comes down to certainty, this vision. It comes down to strategy, this vision. And it comes down to swift action. Not difficult action, swift action. This is a decision. a swift decision to become certain after and through a lot and a great deal of thought. Let's pull some clarifiers. Let's see what's underneath this. The Last Judgment, again, not getting what you want. Hanged Man, this reversed, swift decision. Major Arcana, Queen of Pentacles reversed. All right, this does have to do with not being in the place you want to be in. Why else would anybody be looking out on the horizon? You're not where you want to be. So what are you doing about it? Unlike Cancer's reading, you know what to do about it. Cancers are having a little hard time this month. Let's pull a couple clarifiers. This is odd. I don't even know if this is allowed. I'm doing it. I'm pulling a clarifier on this card. Spirit and Universe, please clarify Rimiel. Please clarify Rimiel for Scorpios this November. 2 more shuffles. Please clarify Rimiel for Scorpios. Off the top of the deck. Could this have been a better card? The High Priestess. You already know what this vision is. You see it. Now you've just got to firm it up. Okay? You're well on your way. It's not going to be a lot of work. You're well on your way. You've been through the thing. Okay? You know all this. Okay. What else should we clarify? I don't want to clarify too much here. I don't think there needs to be. Let's clarify this 8 of Pentacles. Please clarify this 8 of Pentacles reversed for Scorpios. Please clarify this 8 of Pentacles. One more shuffle off the top of the deck. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not going to be submersed and entrenched in this, the nitty-gritty, grinding it out. There is something new on the horizon. It is whatever you desire it to be. You've already set the stage. You've already started the momentum. It's already going. Now you just have to firm it up. High-level advice and guidance for Scorpios. High-level advice and guidance and outcome for Scorpios in November. You're not getting what you want. The advice is that you know you haven't gotten what you want. So what are you going to do about it? You're going to go eat, drink, and be merry, socialize, spend time with friends, clearing your head. Let this divine energy take hold. Do you firm up what you're doing? This is a decision you're going to swiftly make based on the fact that things have been kind of crappy lately. And now it's time for solid new beginnings. Solid new beginnings. I'm going to pull some cards from another deck, Scorpios. This is more of spiritual guidance. Because this is the moment, right here, right where you are, where people can tend to self-sabotage. Because this can be scary. How certain are we ever? Right? Even when we're certain. Are we? There's always a little bit of doubt. We can overanalyze things. And it can convolute this solid action we're trying to make. So this is great. But I feel like there's some hesitation. So I want to pull some spiritual cards. This is a standard tarot deck. I just always get very spiritual message from these because I don't know why, but the artwork is just so stunning and beautiful to me. So I'm going to use this deck. Spirit and Universe. 3 spiritual messages for Scorpios in November. This is the Mary L. Tarot deck. Spiritual messages for Scorpios in November. I don't read these reversed either. I mean, I do sometimes, but not now. There you are. Okay? There you are. Now, there could be a water sign coming into your life, yes, but there's a massive transformation. This is calling for you, okay? We already know that there's something very stable and fresh and new coming. It has to do with this certainty, it has to do with this analysis, this strategy. We know this. It has to do with the decision. We know this. It has to do with where you're coming from. We know this. But this is calling for you to lighten things up a bit, okay? You already see this vision. So, and I love this card so much because we can be lost at sea. This is the card of Pisces. You can see with the 2 fish here. We can be lost at sea, but it is within us, within our own power. We can feel our own direction. This is intuition. We can guide ourselves through a sea of confusion, right? We can also assist others. This is a card of communication, warm, fun-loving communication. So again, this doesn't have to be so difficult all the time. Okay? Yes, this is a major transformation, but this is your wheelhouse. This is not difficult for you. Everybody else, this is brutal. But you've got this. All right? You sense it. You know there's new beginnings here. There's new beginnings here. But lighten up. You've already set these things in motion. You know this. All right, Scorpios? I love you. I'll see you next month. If you want a private reading, you can click on the link below. I will see you later. Bye.